you can say, well, we need liquid fuel, but no, we don't need liquid fuel anymore. We have, I mean, Tesla was the first to show that. Tesla now has a battery that goes 350 miles on a charge, and that was kind of the holy grail. Once you have that, the prices are going to drop every year. You now have 21 companies making electric cars. The competition is going to drive those prices down the same way they drove computer prices down. And, you know, who would drive an internal combustion engine? The cost over the life of the car to drive an internal combustion engine is about 15 cents a mile. That's for gas and maintenance, repairs. The cost of driving an electric car is about 2.6 cents a mile.
Yeah.
So and the performance is better. You know, the Tesla is faster than a Maserati or a Lamborghini.
Right, the torque. And like 80% of the energy actually goes to moving the vehicle down the road.
Right, and then, you know, you say, well, you still need for heavy loads, but I saw Elon Musk, I actually saw a demonstration of a Toyota truck a couple of weeks ago racing a conventional diesel, and this is a hydrogen truck, and the only emission is water. And that truck blew away. It was like Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. It was, you know, the hydrogen truck was just going off the track before the diesel truck even got off the line. So, and I heard Elon Musk say the other day that his new electric semi-trucks, 18-wheelers, could not only beat a diesel truck in a pull contest, but they could beat them going uphill. So, you know, and who knows whether he can do that, but, you know, it's been a mistake to bet against Elon Musk in the past. Right. He's got a lot of engineers working for him who are working 20-hour days to make that happen. So, and that's kind of the last barrier. Aviation, you know, do you need liquid fuel for aviation? Do you need it for heavy loads, you know? But it appears like that use for liquid fuel is even going to die. So the oil industry, the only way that they can maintain market dominance is by controlling our political system, because the markets have left them.
Yeah.
And that's why you see, you know, a political system, an administration now in this country started with the Bush administration and going on to this administration that is almost completely staffed by oilmen. And their jobs up there are to make sure that, you know, we build the pipelines. You build a pipeline, what happens? It's not just the oil company that's invested in that pipeline. It's when you build a pipeline, it's funded by Citibank and Goldman Sachs and Wells Fargo and the pension funds, the teachers and the police, and so all of those power centers in the society are now vested in making sure that there's oil running through that pipeline for the next 30 years, long after the economic rationale for that fuel source has disappeared. Mm-hmm. They're still going to be wanting to see it go through that line. And that's what they're doing. That's what their strategy is, to build as many miles of pipeline as possible, as many miles of railroad, build the export facilities, the coal transport facilities, the LNG facilities, the oil transport facilities, and refineries on the coast. Put a pipeline up to the tar sands, and then once the infrastructure is in place, the barriers, against new forms of energy. We have $23 trillion in oil infrastructure in this country right now. So, and the barriers against walking away from that infrastructure are enormous. So many people's oxes will be gored. And what the industry is trying to do is to increase that level of infrastructure investments so our country won't be able to walk away from it.